banded hamstring curls. So you're gonna need to grab yourself a little mini band and we're gonna wrap it around our ankles and come all the way down, bellies to the floor. So what I actually recommend is when you get set up, figure out which side is gonna be working and then hook the other side around your foot. It's gonna make it so it's less likely to slide around on you. Now, a few things to consider when you are in your hamstring curl. I'm gonna show you what it looks like to begin, and then I'll give you some tips and tricks. So, you're gonna bring your forehead down to your hands, chest is down to the floor, hips are glued to the floor, and then you're gonna lift the other leg up, pulling the heel up so it's at 90 degrees, and then slow release back down towards the ground. So exhale, pull, inhale, slow release out. So the things to think about is, what I see a lot of is sitting up here and then doing it, which is gonna activate your low back. So I want you to make sure that your nipples are actually glued to the floor, which is why I stack my hands and rest my forehead. Eyes stay closed, and then you can really just focus on what your muscles are working on. That's step number one. Step number two is to avoid the hip lift, which is natural when it starts to get really tight, like as in the band. So when you go to lift and your hip lifts with you, that means that you're not getting into the hamstring anymore and you're getting into the low back. So we want to tuck the tailbone in, push your pubic bone, literally the center of your pubic bone, into the ground. Don't let it lift. And then you're going to activate the hamstring by coming to 90 degrees and then slowly releasing back out, okay? Now, play with your band. If you need a heavier band, grab one. But if you don't have a heavier band available to you, what you're gonna do is loop your mini band, whether that's once, twice, three, whatever you wanna do. The more you loop it, the more challenging it's going to be. So play with that, and then you can advance your band accordingly. I'll show you again what that looks like just with the tightened up band. So forehead down, nipples to the floor, pubic bone to the floor, and then we're gonna curl 90 degrees, extend back out to as far as we can, back up 90 degrees, feeling that hamstring activate, almost like you're getting a Charlie horse in the back of your leg. That is the goal. That's what it should feel like, so we can activate the power chain in the back of your legs.